If you've ever thought about creating your own podcast, but were overwhelmed at the thought of it taking a long time to do, I invite you to join me in my upcoming free workshop all about the top 3 myths that hold back most would-be podcasters from launching. I'd love to have you join me there as I walk you through the top 3 reasons why most people tell me they're not podcasting. Want to find out what they are? All you have to do is head over to youngpratt.com/myths, plural, and save yourself a seat in this free live workshop. I hope to see you there. Hey, and welcome to this bonus episode of the In a Weekend podcast. I'm your host, Young Pratt, and you're in the right place if you're looking to simplify your business, if you're looking to save some time by adding some automation to your business, and if you are looking to leverage the assets you already have in your business, this podcast is for you. Over the past couple of episodes, we've talked about this idea of multiplying your message. We've talked about how kids are often an overlooked asset in your business and how video can be a great starting point to multiply your message. In today's episode, we're going to talk about combining those 2 pieces, kids and video. Now, you may be wondering why on earth you would do that. Here's why. After airing last week's episode about video and sharing my story of going from being scared of video to doing video, there are still tons of you out there who the idea of pressing go live really just scares you. I get it. So if there is a kid in your life, whether it's your own child or someone else's, maybe in your social circles, maybe your next door neighbor, and they could just really use someone to encourage them and really make them feel special, then this strategy will work for you. Kids are so adept at using their devices, including the video feature like video chatting with their friends. Because of this, I would encourage you to start asking these kids questions about how they might be able to help you. Would they be interested in helping you create video? And when I talk about creating video, it could be them behind the camera recording your video and maybe holding up a teleprompter or notes so you can be looking at the camera. Your kids can also be in front of the camera. If you run a business and family is important to you, including your kids and letting your clients see your kids as an inherent and valuable part of your business, that's going to open a lot of doors for you. And here's what I mean by that. If, for example, you are in the real estate business and you sell homes, or maybe you're a contractor and you build them. What if you had your kids on camera or even just a voiceover on film take you for a tour of a new build or a home that has just come on the market, and they spin it from what it's like as a kid and a potential resident in that home? That, my friends, is a very different feel than us as the business owner always being on camera or even being the voice on our videos. If you're like me and you have an online business, your kids could also help you do some of the behind the scenes work on the video. What do I mean by that? Well, in the coming weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of tools and resources that I use personally to help me to automate this idea of multiplying my message, because we're all busy. I get it. And I use a couple pieces of software that I absolutely love and have literally changed the way that I do business and really what I no longer have to do. The really cool thing is that now when things get automated and I can send my videos to different platforms automatically, I can have my kids go back in there and edit things like titles or add some text. There's so many possibilities when it comes to your kids and involving them, but using them really as an asset, especially with the technical bits of your business that you may not know about, you may not want to do, it can really be what they need to know that you see their skill sets and you see their gifts and talents and you see their abilities to use technology as an asset, and an asset that can be used to help you inside of your business. So now I want to hear from you. Take a screenshot when you're listening to this podcast if you're on the go, or maybe a screenshot on your computer, and post it on social and tag me. You can find me on Facebook at In a Weekend Series, and you can find me on Instagram at The Young Pratt, and let me know your biggest takeaways and maybe one thing that you can get your kids to do starting today to help you use video more effectively in your business. Now, if you want some other ideas on how you can get your kids to help you inside your business, be sure to grab my free resource, our 5-step framework to multiply your message. So you can learn how to take one piece of content like a video and quickly turn it into multiple other pieces of content so people can enjoy them across many different platforms and in many different forms, because we all learn differently. And the more ways you can share your content, the more people are really going to appreciate what you're creating and want to be part of all the cool things you're doing in your business and to be part of your tribe. Okay, my friends, that wraps up this bonus episode on strategies you can use today to get your kids into your video production process, whether in front of the camera, behind the camera, or behind the scenes, helping you to edit and distribute your video content. On the next episode, we're going to dive into one of my favorite ways to turn your video content into something super valuable that so many people overlook. You don't want to miss the next episode. Until then, I invite you to grab the Multiply Your Message framework at youngpratt.com/multiply. Cheers, my friends.